Traxxas MAXX. Thought I'd do something different on the channel today and talk a little bit about RC trucks. I just picked up this MAXX yesterday. This is the MAXX V2. This is the new bigger, extra long MAXX XL. So they made some changes. They made the tracks. This has the wide body kit from the factory, 20 millimeters per side. So the track is 40 millimeters wider, and I think the wheelbase grew about 30 millimeters. I picked up a MAXX a year ago, and it's such a fun truck, but it ended up, with my total lack of RC skills, it ended up on its roof more than it did on four wheels. So once I heard they had a wide body kit, I thought I should get that. But when I went to the hobby shop and I saw they had this new one that's got not only the wide body kit, but these Sledgehammer tires, got some better tires on it. I think they changed the spring rates and damping a little bit, but it's got the longer body, the wider stance. I thought we should try one of these things out. These trucks are so much fun. It's got the Traxxas app on it, so you can totally dial it in. You can tune everything. You can see the speeds and everything you're going. What's neat about it is you can, your friends want to try out a 50+ mile an hour car and they've got no skills and you don't want them crashing it into something. You can put it in training mode and let them play on it a little bit. So even my neighbor's 4-year-old son, I dial this thing back and I let him ride this around. I also have an XMAXX, and he can ride it around pretty easy. But I've been playing around a little bit in the snow here with it, and I can tell you I'm a total amateur. I don't really know a lot about RC cars. I have fun with these kind of trucks. But I can already tell with the wider stance, I haven't flipped it yet, and it's still just as crazy fast as it ever was. And it just has a lot more stability, especially when you're messing around on the road with it. It's a lot easier to control, and it doesn't go flying, up on its roof and everything. Because every time I would turn, oh, there's a good little bump. Every time I would turn, the thing would end up on its side, and I'm not as good enough to control it. So anyhow, from my point of view, I know there's probably some other reviews out there on this, but the new MAXX really kind of met my expectations, or exceeded them actually, because it's a little more stable than I thought it would be. I've been running it a while now, so my battery's starting to die down, but it's really quick, and I feel like I can control it better than I could before, which is exactly what I wanted. The brakes are super strong on it. This one's got the headlight, taillight, and brake lights on it. And like I said, in the training mode, you can really dial the thing in and use it to teach kids and people that don't know what they're doing with it. But it still rips, which is what I like about the MAXX. Like I said, I have the XMAXX, and it's a ton of fun, but I wanted something a little sharper, a little bit more edgy for some of the for goofing around, and I couldn't really handle the regular MAXX so well. But this one, I feel like I got a little bit more confidence and control in it. Yeah, it's got that good quick response. So far, I guess any criticisms of it? I guess no. I think at this point, this new MAXX, wider, longer, and just a lot more stable, and still, that if I did that on my other one, it would just, even turning and braking, the thing would just flip over. This one is so much more stable. I'll tell you though, when you're riding in the snow like this, the snow gets packed into it, and You lose some of the steering angle on it. I think it did lose a little quickness in handling, but for me that's 100% okay. And this little system on it here, you know, with speed and temperatures and all kinds of stuff, it's pretty cool. And with the VSM, they've got the traction control you can adjust on it on the fly. I'm really pumped with it. I'm looking forward to messing around with it more, but for now, 2 big thumbs up. Traxxas MAXX, I guess we'll call it V2, the long one.